It is Tuesday, September 6th. It is the day after Labor Day. And since The View came back live, I figured I would too. Um, it is raining like the Dickens and has been for over 24 hours. So, um, what else is there to do but to stay inside and watch the TV and work? I do have a job. Anyway, what an exciting day. With a new table and a whole day of hot topics. I have to say, I feel like somehow the person that sits in that Republican seat, which never should be a Republican seat, but it is, and Amy Farrah Fowler Griffin debuted her first full time day today. I feel like there's a requirement that they have a terrible wardrobe. Like she just that was whatever was happening. It looked dumb. Um, but she doesn't seem to be a dum dum. But it does seem clear that even though she's not a Trumper, she is still trying to figure out how to work in the old Republican Party line. But where did we start? We started with obviously the 13,000 documents, top secret documents that Trump stole from the White House and was hiding away in his country club residence in Florida. Um, that he was subpoenaed and was supposed to have given back, and his lawyers said they gave back, and there was nothing left. But yet there were still thousands of documents left behind. And based on the last bit of information they set out, um, a lot of folders marked top secret that were empty, like several dozen empty folders marked top secret. So, what happened to the documents that were in those folders? Um, Perhaps he flushed them down the toilet, as he tried to do with so many documents in the White House. Um, so, what this whole scandal? If Hillary Clinton is going to be on the show tomorrow, I really hope they talk about this. Just for a minute, I would love to see her take. I know she'll be measured, but I just want to see the I told you so look in her eye while she tries to answer that question meaningfully. But he is clearly guilty, and now the stupid judge that Trump appointed has granted him a special master, whatever the fuck that means. And the DOJ is indicating that we're getting too close to elections. It's like, come on, you motherfuckers. All that hope that I was feeling earlier in the summer is starting to fade away. The more time that goes by that we don't actually do anything and indict the motherfucker. Um, but and I mean, the whole thing just says if we can't indict um, a sitting president, and we can't indict a former president who's not running, and we can't indict a candidate, and we can't indict during an election cycle, that means politicians can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want and get away with it. And that seems pretty fucking stupid. Um, so that's not fun. Um, and it was it was a nice day at the table for the ladies. Joy does always like to get in a little dig about, the panel is good now. I'm sure she's been through a lot of co-hosts, that one. So, she knows a good panel from a not good panel, and we all know the last panel had troubles. Um, and the only other point I think I want to make about today's program and the hot topics on it was I don't think I realized that I had missed Sunny Hostin. It was wonderful when Amy Farrah Fowler Griffin was talking about, the MAGA party and Biden's divisive speech. When all he's doing is describing what's going on, it's not divisive. It's the people that are being. Is it divisive or divisive? I thought it was divisive. Anyway, the people who are being divisive are accusing him of being divisive for telling people what they're doing. Anyway, there was a great little meme of it was an illustration of Donald Trump lighting the Statue of Liberty on fire while it's taped to a probably a cross, and Joe Biden doing a painting of it, and then an elephant standing behind Joe Biden, representing the GOP, going, "Your painting is divisive." Anyway, so when she was talking about, she takes exception to all Republicans being lumped in with MAGA crowd, blah, blah, blah. And Sonny just reminding her that 70% of all Republicans consider Donald Trump the leader of the party. And he is, fascist, narcissist, white supremacist. And so what does that make them? And just, she's just got a special way of making her point repetitively. I'm sure it's the prosecutor in her, the attorney, that just makes that unfolding just all the more lovely. So we'll see how well the rest of this panel goes. Someday, I assume Anna Navarro will show up on her part-time, full-time basis, and away we'll go with more hot topics and more criminal behavior from the GOP that is not being held accountable.